to focus it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Case
or multiple choice I could do. Yeah.
If it's the case that you wouldn't have a problem with AOC if she stopped being a politician, became a media figure, start a show, why then? So you don't have a problem with it in principle. Why would you have a prescription that we should kick Econoboy off the show?
Can you phrase? I need
Steven, hold on. I have an important question. Steven, I have an
Yeah.
important question, and you need to answer it yes or no. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that Nick Fuentes should be able to have a TV show?
Nice cover for Steven.
Yes, I guess.
Steven,
Yeah.
Do you think Nick? No.
Okay, for once he's asked like for once he's asked a good question. Oh my god. You guys know the point of that, right? The point of that is that you are it depends on the answer, right? This is why a dichotomy does not work here, right? For example, do you think that someone should talk about Hitler? Yes or no question. Yes or no question. Do you think someone should talk about Hitler? Yes or no question. Yes or no question. Yes or no question. Yes or no question. Yes? Oh, I see. Nazi. No? Whoa, hey, you don't want people to learn about, the atrocities in our history? You don't want people to learn about all the horrible things that have happened? What the fuck is wrong with you? Right? It's a trap question.
Do you think that Nick Fuentes should be able to have a TV show?
Probably it's a free liberal.
They still can't name a far left media figure who doesn't show on damn true.
Country, right?
These are actual questions. These are.
Oh yeah,
this is an actual question too.
The reason why I'm asking this question,
it's just a pointless question.
You can't understand where this is going. No. I'll go ahead and explain it because you don't understand where this is going.
Wait. Can I real quick? This is wait, real quick. And then you can go right after. This is a really important point. Hold on, you can go right after. I swear. Okay, this is if you would have asked me 10 years ago, should AOC run as a far left progressive and never use the word socialist? I would say absolutely yes, and we would all be better off for it. That's what I would say. I know that's not the question. I just said a better question.
Not the question. Not the question. Stop doing cover. Wait.
Hold on.
You're giving
I do want
cover.
to hear.
This is-
I do want to hear where Counterpoints is going.
Wait, why? Wait. Why aren't you going to make Steven answer the question? You guys are running cover.
Hold on. Stop.
No, he did not.
No,
he memed. No. Come on. You know he memed there. You know he memed there. Wait. Stop.
I'm making a point.
He's like a white blood cell. He's a white blood cell, and he's trying to stop this because
No, I'm not.
No, not the Mr. Girl term, white blood cell. No. Not the Mr. Girl term. Not the Mr. Girl term, white blood cell. Dude, it's over. It's fucking over, dude.
Connor had a legitimate point on the yes or no question. Whether or not AOC should make a TV show has no bearing on any other part of this conversation. That was a retarded question, and he has to go about Nick Fuentes having a thing. Like it was a perfectly valid.
Hey, dipshit!
It was a valid follow-up.
Hey, dipshit! It's called an internal critique, dipshit. It's called an internal critique. You had a standard. Wait, and everyone knows. Holy shit, Connor! Everyone knows your standard. Your standard was, I don't really have a problem using the socialist label if you're a politician, but I do have a problem with it with your media figure. So I'm testing your logic.
You're not testing it. You're taking the person who's going from being a politician to being a media figure who happens to also be the most popular left-wing person in the United States of America. It's obviously not the standard. You're going to the outer perimeter of things where they're coming from class.
Why don't you answer it and distinguish it?
I already said instead of memeing out of it. I already did answer. Do you forget the question? Did you forget the answer? I already said yes. If she wants to do a show, I guess she could, but I don't think she should use the label socialist. I think it's harmful to the country.
No. I'm not asking.
I know you're not asking because you're only interested in the narrow yes or no questions to go down your particular dialogue tree because it's the only you're capable of engaging with.
This is why you have a prescription that we should kick Econoboy off the show because he used the socialist label. That's your prescription.
That's the name of your show is Live and Learn, not Soak and Learn, right?
Yes. So you literally want us to kick Econoboy off because of the label. I'm trying to test your internal consistency and your.
And also, why do you think Destiny has a problem with saying no or yes? Sorry, or yes. Why do you think Destiny has a problem with saying yes? This isn't his show. Live and Learn isn't his beloved child. Like, you're not testing him at all, right? Like, the thing is that how could you test him against something that he doesn't even have that much of an emotional attachment to, right? The reason why someone brings up like rape examples and like Hitler and stuff like that is because they want to test the limits of a hypothetical, right? They want to take a hypothetical, drive it to its extreme and test someone based off of that, right? Why would you even test Destiny based off of Live and Learn? That's not his show. Why would he care about it? You're not going to create any. He doesn't have that much of a emotional attachment to it, right? So why? Who cares? As in Destiny literally, or yeah, he said yes. Yeah. Yeah, he said yes.
We're not here to test my entire internal consistency. It's not preposterous. I asked you guys earlier if you can name a single other socialist figure in media that supports the Democratic Party, and neither of you dipshits can name even one fucking person. You can't even name one person. And you sit here swaying out about whether we should be appealing to the left, and you can't even name one.
Econoboy. Wait, is Econoboy an example?
No.
No, he's not. Why? So we shouldn't kick him out.
He literally just fucking converted. Holy shit.
For just converts, so for just converts, we shouldn't enforce this.
Do you think that Nazis? Hold on. Do you think that Nazis can have a positive influence in our media sphere to push people?
If I could, you mean logically possible? Then yes.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you think that there might be at least one person that could help the Democratic Party or help people get elected? By the way, identify as a Nazi right now. Also, let's say, by the way, AOC identifies as a Nazi right now. Do you think that Nazis can help the Democratic Party? No, wait, I'm just asking. Hold on. I just want to say hypothetically, do you think that a Nazi could have a positive influence? Yeah, do you see how retarded this fucking question is?
If by might be, you mean logically possible, the answer is yes, but let me just put it to you, right? So your standard was that right now we should actually kick Econoboy off of the podcast because he uses the term socialist label. You wouldn't say the same for a politician. You wouldn't say the same for a politician running for office. And so you were given the example of a politician who stops being a politician, becomes a media figure. Should we treat them similarly? So like if AOC said, hey, I want to be a part of Live and Learn, and I'm like, what the fuck? You
my turn. My turn. No. I waited 10 minutes. Let me ask. I waited 10 minutes. My turn.
Wait, as long as I want to
fucking running. Dude, you know where this is going. You know that's why they won't let me finish the question. The question is, if we kick out,
if you answer the question, you can ask the question when I'm done.
If we kick out Econoboy and AOC's like, I want to join Live and Learn, guys, should we say no?
Okay. No, hold on. Before you guys go on another fucking 20-minute fucking thing, Steven, write down the question. So I'm not white blood selling, so you can answer the question. If AOC wants to join the show, should you say yes? Okay? So write that down so Pisco can't accuse me of white blood selling. The point that I was making, for those of you who have 80 IQ in the fucking audience, is that Steven, as far as I know, is a liberal. Meaning that he believes in freedom of conscience and freedom of speech. Meaning that socialists... Hold on. I'm not done yet. Thank you. I'm not done yet. Thank you. I love you. Shut up. So, if you ask Steven, hey, should a socialist be able to create a TV show? 99% of the time, he's gonna say yes. The same way that I presume with Fuentes, even though he's an evil, nefarious Christian nationalist piece of shit, he's still gonna say yes.
What was that? What was that pot glaze sound? What the fuck? Dude, what is even happening right now? I don't even know what's going on, dude. It's just suddenly like fucking pot cleaning sound.
No one's talking about the right to make a show. No one's talking about your legal. No.
You guys are all talking past each other. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. This is frustrating.
No one's talking about.
I just have to ask the question. Pisco, do you think that there is any utility in gatekeeping?
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah, sometimes it can be.
Yes. So if you want to gatekeep Democrat or liberal as a label, do you think that it makes sense to say, hey, we can have a show, we can have you on it, but if we're going to call ourselves liberals, you can't be on it because we only accept liberals?
That could be for the purposes. Wait. That's a different question. So the answer is, if the show is called Live and Learn, I don't have a problem in theory with you having a non-liberal be part of the show Live and Learn. That has to do more with, like, I don't know, your artistic consistency or your title being consistent or something. But the question is fundamentally different. The question is, would it be your preference to kick off people who have that label, not would we want them to change the label? That's not the question. The question is, should we even let them, or when by let, I don't hear, of course, to Connor's preposterous straw man, mean that, like, legally take away their right to have legally. Yeah, so he's like,
even answer the question, that way he can't accuse me of being a white blood cell because he wouldn't have any fucking evidence for it anyways. Answer his gay little question.
So no one here is talking, first of all, I don't like the heteronormative language. I think it's really stressing. But
I love heteronormativity.
Yeah,
Heteronormative language. Okay, so Pisco's vocabulary, right? So he uses the terms, let's see, white blood cell, heteronormative, okay, dipshit, bitch. Ooh. I wonder if he's integrating himself with somewhere.
I don't like the heteronormative language; it's distressing. But just
I don't like the misogynistic language. Don't use bitches and insult. Also, I also don't like the misogyny. No misogyny, please.
But by the way, you guys are sewing out about tone, so you're the last people. But just to get a fine point on it.
Hold on, wait. Tone as insofar as tone to a certain person. We wouldn't be complaining if you had a bad tone towards somebody that was your ideological enemy. The issue is having a polite tone towards somebody who's supposed to be ideologically aligned with you.
Do you agree? Do you agree that you had a nice tone with Myron?
Dude, the thing is that like. Pisco will forever gain validation with people who are Destiny anti-fans, but to everyone else who's from the outside and watching this debate or whatever the fuck, they can clearly see that Pisco is like bad faith, right? Like they can clearly see that Pisco is not good faith. He is like panicking, losing his shit or whatever the fuck, right? If anybody in the future wants to like ally with Pisco for whatever reason or whatever the fuck, right? Like I just don't like, fuck me, dude. Pisco's gonna have a rough time trying to like get them on his side because holy shit. Okay, holy shit. Not good. Why does Pisco want to be a spokesperson for the cannibalistic left? I don't know. You should ask him. Jesus. What a rough... This is a rough fucking debate. I just wanna run.
Nobody will come out of that.
No?
It is a combative tone. Nobody will come out of that conversation. Tone is more than just your like actual timbre of voice. Hold on. How many people would come out of that conversation thinking, "Wow, Destiny and Myron seem to agree on quite a bit"?
And how many people would come out of my conversation think, "Well,
careful! You got yourself because you knew how much full of shit you were. Oh my god! Exposed in 8K, 120 FPS, fucking 120 frame rate, 240 refresh rate.
Wait, what happened? Did I miss it?
And how many people would come out of my conversation think, "Well,
oh,
careful! You got your.
I get it now. The reason why he's got is because anyone coming from the outside who looks at his interactions knows exactly he like thinks that he is a lefty sympathizer, that he is an ML sympathizer, right? Like anyone who comes out and sees any of his interactions can clearly see he's an ML sympathizer. Oh, I get it now. He self-owned there. He just self-owned there.
Because you knew how much full of shit you were. Oh my god! Exposed in 8K, 120 FPS, fucking 120 frame rate, 240 refresh rate on monitor, broadcasting live all over the fucking world, exposed.
No, I'm not backing off at any position. So I'm saying if you watch the actual stream and listen to the words being said, then no one would come away from that thinking that we didn't combat them. If they watch the Destiny stream, where you're smearing us, or you're smearing us in social
stream. Wait. Question. Okay, wait. Question. If you were to look at the chats.
So if you watch the Destiny stream where he's splurging out every 2 seconds, and if you watch the Destiny stream where he's like, "Oh my god," then maybe you get that impression.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm curious. Wait, if you were to look at the chats, do you think there were more people in my chat who were favorable to Myron in our conversation, or more people in your chat that were favorable to the Vanguard?
That's not the analysis. That's not the analysis at all.
You don't want to answer that question because you know exactly. That's the whole point. Thank you. That's the point. That's the point. That is the point. That's the point.
Oh, currently DGG Pisco's having a cope stream right now. Oh no, guys.
To multiple clips and had these conversations with Aaron that this was silly of me to act this way, or at least I was wrong in thinking that this was whether or not there are socialism and liberalism are compatible or not.
Link my stream.
For him to
Did you have a nice answer the question? Do you have a nice tone with Myron? Yes or no?
The point of tone is what is the message that you are conveying to the audience. The point is what is the message you are conveying to the audience. If it is the fact that at the end of the day, most of my audience, the vast majority, 99% of my audience, all disagree with Myron, that means that I'm doing my job. My tone is appropriate for that. I would not have the same tone if my audience was all agreeing with Myron. I would probably change my tone and become a lot more harsh. I know that you really want to do this in yes or no questions, but unfortunately politics is a little bit harder than yes or no. So you keep asking the same yes or no question over and over again, but it's not really going to help you. The fact of the matter is that if you go to your chat, you see a ton of people spamming. Fuck Democrats, fuck Democrats, fuck Democrats over and over again. You don't see the same people in my chat saying, "Oh, fuck the left. We all side with Myron here. We're all Nazis." That's right. So
That is so false. So my chat does not spam that at all. My chat does not spam that at all. The question is like for you to be accusing anybody and tone policing anybody. Oh, in your conversation, you seemed too nice in your disagreement is fucking laughable, and everybody knows it because you've.
It's only laughable if your understanding of tone is that of a 4-year.
Sorry, I must be imagining. I'm rolling my eyes because I must be imagining things. Someone in the chat, Toaster Cleaner, just said this is boring. Say that must be my imagination.
The important thing is
and chills.
And it's so crazy that my audience, by and large, 99% of them reject it, but your audience is halfway down the fucking ML pipeline. Halfway down the ML pipeline.
You say that, but my audience, those videos where I'm pushing back are disliked. My audience is not close to the
because I'm watching them. Yeah, no shit. You just said it. Wait, you just said it. Who's gonna soy out about it the most? It's gonna be people that are watching Destiny watching it. Yeah, no shit. So there's a reason why even your own co-hosts complain that you guys weren't pushing back at all on them.
So my objectively did push back. We definitely objectively did push back. And you're not contending with the fact that you, Stephen Bonnell, you are a massive fucking hypocrite. If you're going to come to us and say, we need to watch our tone when we vocally disagree, and we're, by the way, you take it completely out of context, that we need to watch our tone, but you're fine doing all the jokes you want. In other contexts, you think it's soy. You think it's soy when people call you out for tone policing, that kind of shit. But now with us, you're going to nitpick and say, oh, did you really?
Because the purpose of tone is to communicate to the audience what your beliefs are and what their beliefs should be. No, your argument is retarded because if you go to my audience, they're not fucking Nazis. They're not all supporting Myron Gaines. Your audience is like, who the fuck knows if they're socialists or not? Half of them are, right? Like, unironically, not the nice kind like Econo Boy, but the Marxist-Leninist kind like your co-host.
So wait, my co-host is Marxist-Leninist?
For Aaron is an ML, yes. That's like where your audience is the direction they're going, yes.
You understand that Aaron says she's not a Marxist-Leninist. Do you agree with that?
I don't identify people's... You know that Trump doesn't call himself a fascist, right?
Yeah,
what a retarded fucking thing to say.
What's your evidence that she's a Marxist-Leninist?
Ask her about her political beliefs the next time you're on stream. Ask an actual question.
You made an assertion, didn't you? Did you make an
assertion? Because she would support the violent overthrow of the capital class and would say the only way to bring about class consciousness is to...
Was that an Aaron mention? The Great Betrayer just got mentioned? The Butcher of Orbits, the Great Betrayer? Nothing can escape her wrath. The Butcher has taken so much from us already. The Butcher has taken so much from us already. Nothing can escape her. The Great Betrayer. The Butcher has to be stopped.
Revolution is through violence.
What's your evidence of that?
Prior conversations. What do you mean?
What is your evidence of that?
Prior conversations on stream.
What did she say? What did she say?
I don't have the fucking VOD offhand. Are you serious? You need
the dangerous.
You need to have the VOD. You want me to have the exact fucking VOD right now?
Tell me what she said to you, bitch. Hey, bitch. Tell me what she said. Hey, no, but bitch.
Oh my god.
You can just say.
Hold on. Let me do a little
Aaron has already gomaged so many Lumerians.
Translating here, I would like an example from Destiny. What specific position or take that Straighter Ed has had that you feel leads you to believe that she's a Marxist-Leninist?
But in the past, when we used to hop on stream and like argue and shit, her position is generally that of like a revolutionary socialist. That's just been her
position.
She would support the violent overthrow of the capital class. She probably thinks the only way to move
have evidence for that. That's conclusory. What's the evidence? You say probably. Name one position.
You think that is a position that in order to bring about the revolution requires a violent overthrow of the capital class.
Okay. And you're saying that Straighter Ed has made that position. That's her position. Is that she has said that
this is years ago. I don't have the quote.
Fucking Democrats. She canvassed for fucking what is this? Progressive victory.
And you
have
yeah, and that's fine. If again, like I said this, like I'm just gonna say this again, okay, for the 50th time, all right. If an ML, if a communist or a socialist wants to canvass, you realize that literally no serious canvasser IRL is going to turn them down, right? No canvasser in real life who hosts a canvassing event will turn down anyone. Maybe they'll turn down Nazis, but even then, I'm not entirely sure. You know, people who are willing to help. I don't even know, because the key here is that anyone who is willing to help, they will probably accept, because canvassing is hard work. That's why, and they could use all the help that they can get. That's just how it works. All right.
Nothing. You have nothing.
Stop. Pisco. You understand that just
Except for him saying it.
Democrats does not mean that she does not.
So here's my evidence that she's not a Marxist-Leninist. One, I asked her, are you a Marxist-Leninist? You uphold it. Wait. That is a piece of. Wait. If you're going to take things that she said as evidence that she's a Marxist-Leninist, then you're going to accept things that I asked.
The whole point is to be
I asked her.
Subversive. No shit. They say no. What the fuck?
Okay.
Holy shit.
So is it your position she openly says it or she doesn't say it?
No, she advocates for the policies and positions that a Marxist-Leninist would, like the need for a vanguard party to have I already said, the fact that you need a violent overthrow of the capital class is like the classic hallmark position of a Marxist-Leninist. Okay.
She never said that.
Guys, okay, just a reminder, okay, if you guys would like to donate and support the content, support the stream, all right, just a reminder, okay, super chat or a membership or gifted memberships will always do, okay? If not, you can always go to my Streamlabs, all right, in order to donate while avoiding the 30%, okay, that YouTube charges for you, okay? And here's the thing, all right, is that when it comes to Streamlabs, all right, your PayPal could be revealed to me, so just a head warning for anyone who's willing to donate via Streamlabs, okay? Other than that, thank you so much for supporting the stream, and please at least hit that like button. Thank you.
All right, ask her if you, okay, then the next time you guys have a show, you should ask.
Listen, I'm just saying, there's like 176 watching at peak, so please, all right? Please hit the like button.
You should say, hey, do you think that the capitalists would willingly give up control of their property, or do you think you would need some kind of like violent revolution in order to take the property from them? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I will. Cool. And if you're right, I'll give you a W. But the thing is,
the problem is if she is being subversive, all she'll have to do is lie to you.
Well, no, they won't lie about all the different tables. They won't wear the label. They won't.
And Wick is right.
They just won't have the. They won't. I don't think that she would lie about that. I don't think she would lie about that.
Wait, Stephen. What would it take for me to show you that she's not a Marxist-Leninist?
You understand that right now, when both of you, right now, when both of you have staked your reputation now on this question that's publicly said, there's no real thing I could give you right now, right? I can't. You understand? Wait, I'm asking you. You understand that both of you are literally incentivized to.
What evidence would it take to convince you otherwise? That's a simple question. You can say nothing. Nothing will convince me otherwise. You can say it.
Unless she has like genuinely changed her political beliefs over time.
Will anything change your mind about that position?
I'm
yes
sure.
Or no?
If there was like a debate that she had like 2 months ago and somebody linked me and she was like, oh no, like I don't think that like these ideas are necessarily good or whatever. Then they'd be like, oh shit, maybe she changed her beliefs.
So we'll go through the receipts of what Trader Rate said, and if a thorough search of her records or of her fucking public statements doesn't say anything about a violent revolution,
look for the clips, go search.
Doesn't say anything about a violent revolution. Will you retract your statement? If a thorough search of her records, will you retract this claim that you just made?
If she, hold on, I submit. Okay, here we go. We were linked this. I submit this to the chat. Go, play it, Wick. Play it down for.
Wait, are we actually gonna do this? Are we actually gonna do this? Demand clips on the spot, really? Dude, he's so bad faith, dude.
Give me a second. Let me.
God damn, we gotta look up clips and shit. What is this? History?
I guess, yeah, we have to have every single quote on board, I guess, for every single.
Can you substantiate that? Yep.
Also, what a crazy, also what a crazy demand, considering how like DGG is like literally known for trying to find like clips and shit like this, right? Who they literally do this all the fucking time. What a crazy demand, considering how like Pisco can easily like, you didn't watch this live? No, I saved it for you guys. This is why you guys should donate, okay? I saved it for you guys, all right? So this is my first time watching, yes. But like, again, all right, this is why like if you do actually fucking yeah, like why would you demand something that is so easily
share your screen.
So everyone can see. Right? We could screen. Let me show you. I'm not sharing anything I shouldn't. Okay. We don't want to wash here. Okay. Oh no, that's the wrong one. See, I already did it. There we are. Okay, let me get through the commercial. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, blah blah blah. We don't care, Neil. Grass type.
Quick.
Okay, here we are.
So I don't like. Are you a full